Welcome to HDTV. You're now rocking with your boy. Antonio Brown just posted an MRI of his injured ankle, saying it proves his former Buccaneers team tried to intentionally hurt him during the infamous game against the Jets earlier this year. Brown shared the images on his social media page. Hold on real quick. Sorry guys, my TV was loud. So, where was I? Yeah, Brown shared the images on his social media page, recording what appeared to be a doctor breaking down his testing results. In the footage, a man can be heard explaining to Brown that he had a bone spur and other issues in his ankle, pointing out the ailments on a laptop screen. AB seems to think the scan and the expert's words help prove Brucearians in Tampa Bay tried to screw him over during the Bucks vs Jets game in MetLife Stadium. Writing on the images, they tried to hurt me intentionally at Buccaneers. Sent me out there after knowing I was still hurt. Brown then claimed Tom Brady was in on it all, saying his former quarterback convinced him to play on the injured leg by promising him targets. He didn't throw it, Brown said. Imagine being hurt having to play through this, and they lied too. Coach said if I couldn't run on this, get the F out of here. F all you MFers. As we reported, Brown famously threw a temper tantrum on the sideline during the Bucks win over the Jets in New York, saying Arians, the Bucks tried to force him to play despite his injury. Brown was booted off the team over it all, but he and his attorney have since said they're considering suing the Bucks. Arians and the Bucks have denied any wrongdoing. Brown, meanwhile, appears to still be trying to play in the NFL next season because he wrote on his social media post, still can't stop me at the NFL. Well, he's delusional. He's definitely not playing. He's basically not playing ever again in NFL. So all he can do now is just, to me, go forward with his lawsuit, get his money. Now, I even said in the videos that the Buccaneers, I believe that they mistreated Antonio Brown. I didn't bite my tongue on that. My thing is he handled it wrong. He should have sat down and he should have waited till the game was over to talk to the general manager, handle it professionally. He could have got his he could have got he could have been able they would have been able to put all this back on Bruce Arians, and Bruce Arians would have been the one with the heat. I said after it all, Bruce Arians should have been fired. No question. I would Antonio Brown, to me, handled it wrong by walking off the field. Mike Evans was still trying to plead with them, telling them, "Look, man, just chill, till everything is over," and they would have been okay. However, that's not the case. Brown basically threw his stuff in the crowd, and he bounced. And I still stick by what I said. He handled the situation wrong. Bruce Arians doesn't run anything. He doesn't run the team. So even if he says, get the F out of here, that doesn't mean you leave. He's not the GM. He's not Bill Belichick. Now, if this was Bill Belichick, then I would have been like, okay, that's a different story, because Bill Belichick's the GM as well. But, to me, him with all these antics and then attacking Tom Brady, do I think Brady has something to do with it? He could have. We don't know. Brady could have probably known his ankle was messed up, and probably promised them targets and stuff. But to me, why would you bring up the promising targets? Oh, because you wanted to get your money. This is what they could use against you, AB. You should have never said that. You should have just said, Tom convinced me to go back in the game. I did the best I could. I gave it all I got. Should have handled it differently. Should have done that. Stayed off of posting and all this. Your problem is you mentally are not there. You think by throwing all these antics and being this persona is going to help you get out of this situation. Bruh, The NFL does not allow for strong black men, like especially outspoken black men. You can be outspoken, but it can't be to going at them or trying to put them in their place. That's all I'm saying. Now, do I believe Bruce Arians was wrong in this whole thing? Absolutely. I believe Bruce Arians knew everything about his ankle and all of that. I believe Tom and them guys knew as well. Now do I believe AB wanted to get his money by playing and trying to get his catches? Absolutely. I believe that too. But my thing is this: Antonio Brown has mental issues. He's claiming he doesn't, but I really believe he does. Mm, some good water. Water. I believe he has mental issues, and I believe he has hurt himself from chances of, you know, getting back in the league. The league is done. If you didn't work it out with Tom Brady, they're definitely not bringing you back. But do I think the Bucks, Bruce Arians and Tom Brady, he's calling out, had something to do with it? I believe Tom Brady promised him that he'll try to get him the ball. Just try to get in the game. I think Brady was trying to get him in the game to try to be a decoy, and then he could throw it to somebody else. Because remember, Godwin got hurt in the Saints game. Mike Evans is just not a great route runner. Mike Evans can run deep, probably could run a slant, but he can't run the whole route tree, in my opinion. Now, I think he wanted to use them to be the how do I say, the decoy, like I was saying. But Bruce Arians, I believe Bruce Arians handled this wrong. I believe Bruce Arians knew about this man's injury. I believe the Bucks knew about it as well. He sent it to Bruce Arians and all of that stuff. The Bucks are trying to cover their ass because Bruce Arians is stupid. And I told everybody, I would have fired Bruce Arians right after this game. He would have got fired. I would have fired him. I would have upgraded B Leftwich. I would have told Antonio Brown, yo, just chill out. We'll handle this. All they had to do was just tell Antonio Brown, just chill out, relax. That's it. But with Antonio Brown doing all of that, they should have done was they should have just fined him and then called it a day and let Antonio Brown continue on the team. But see, the NFL and these organizations, especially the Tampa Bay Bucks, they're racist. They're racist and prejudiced. Against the black man, it's always seen as, oh, he did all of that. That is just wrong. But hey, like I said, you don't know what he could have been going through. But at the same time, I said he handled it wrong. Because, see, you're in a position where you're dealing with a racist league, a prejudice league, racist and prejudice organization. The Glazers and them are very prejudiced and racist. So you're not going to get the benefit of the doubt. That's why I said he did it wrong. And I mean, we've seen this from AB. AB should have sat on the bench. But him doing that, they had to do what they had to do. They had to send you home. Because you did that on national TV, man. And the majority of the fans are pink folk. And a lot of them, not all of them, a lot of them are very prejudiced and racist. So they add to that problem as well. So let me know in the comment section, man, what you guys think about this. Do you think Antonio Brown will get his money? Will he be able to win in court, or has he done too much damage? I think he still can win if he has the right lawyers. I think he could win some money. I think he could get some money. I think the Bucks, what they should do to keep this from going to court, just get a man his money and move on from him, because he's not gonna play in the NFL no more. Not after this. Goodell and all of them guys are gonna look at him as the black guy that they can't allow back in the game, which is messed up, but that's just how it is. So, thank you for listening. Like, comment, subscribe, share this. Hit that notification bell to select all to receive upcoming notifications. And if you love what you hear, you can donate to the page. by going to my description box, hitting that link to my Cash App. You could donate $1, donate $1 million, whatever you're willing to give, we accept. And you also can super chat when the video premieres and we go live. So thank you guys for your blessings. And if you're not getting your notifications, please complain to YouTube and make sure that your subscribe all is on, and it's to select all, the notification bell and all of that, because they will try to use that against you. So thank you guys for your blessings. Love y'all. Be safe. I'm out. Deezy.